Hello everyone, you're watching Janna FX, and in this video as usual I'll share with you results of this trading week gold and also a little bit of overview for this coming week. And I have recorded few of my trades, combination of scalping and price action strategy where I'm using my EA. So I will show you real trades which I was taking this week and sending the pending orders to the Telegram channel in real life how it was happening with a bit of explanation. So hopefully it will help some of you to understand a bit more the way I trade. Okay, and starting with the results of this week, which was for me slightly more than $13,000, and as you can see right now I have nothing floating. Once again, my Telegram channel where I'm sharing with you guys my pending orders. We had quite a lot today and all closed out with profits. We had maybe one or two which we were losing trades, but they all were recovered with the volatility on the market right now. It recovers in like few hours straight away pretty much. And well, that's it guys. Now let's just have a quick look at gold. To be honest, there is no point of doing this analysis because right now nobody will tell you exactly what is going to be happening, except yes, 99% of the market players believe that the gold will continue going up. So well, it does look like that's the scenario at this moment, as we came out from the channels, or it's gold broke out all the trend levels of the smaller channels and continue inside the bigger channel, which is a big uptrend. And so we will see where it's going to land, where the price is going to reach. So as you can see guys, the previous top, right, I'm still having these two bottom ones, so we are right now getting quite close to the one of the levels of this channel, possibly would be resistance. And I also have another one, yellow one, which uses the top of the previous big top. So yeah, that's why at this moment it's really hard to say which price it's going to reach and when it will start to turn around. If it will of course at some point, but it could be still a while, who knows. It's at this moment, it could be any time. And I'm counting, remember I was showing previously, we have one big move and we had previous big move without pretty much retracement. So if we will go, the biggest one it happened was 150 points, right? Then we had slightly smaller again from the bottom, and that one was 100,000 points. Then of course this one could be possible. So we have 100, that was 100 and whatever 50 there, right? So if we will took this one, let's say that's the low, we had previous low and this is another low, and is it made 100 and then it's another 50 or 70 like it did the previous move. Then as you can see guys, we have the target could be 2,700 something and even higher, up to 3,000. Okay, so to 800. So yeah, if we are counting on that big move, right, that big move from this lows, that's the next low we had here, and this was just a stopping buy and consolidation which we create in this pattern where we're coming out from. So easily it can go that high. So also on the other side, we had this pattern as a cup, as known if you heard of it, and also here we have about 90,000 points, the depth of this cup. And from the breakout point, if we will count again 90,000 points, so it goes to 8 and it will go high, so it will be about 3,000. So easily gold can go without the pullback all the way up, right? So we will see if it will actually smash those levels, because these little ones, it's all smashed. I'm going to remove them in a minute. I'm not going to use those levels anymore, those channels, as they're useless at this point. And we are now considering that big channel, okay, moving inside that big channel and looking at possibility of going around. I still have using the Fibonacci levels, of course. We can also see roughly the areas where the market might say it had enough, and we still have 2367 this moment I have, and then over 2400 slightly below, closer to 2500 plus minus, you see, to for something 9 to 500 or slightly higher than to 500. So yeah, that's why I'm not talking about now any corrections, because it just looks like at this point there's no even point to talk about. But in my trading, I'm still going for both directions. I'm still placing orders, buying and selling, pending orders. And also in my scalping strategy, I'm basically looking for both directions also, because the scalping strategy I'm using is based really on consolidation. When the market goes into the side like a small channel, and then inside that channel, that's why I would usually scalp, okay, without the pending orders, just buy and sell, taking smaller profits. So in today's market it's quite hard to do it, because it's pretty much going just one direction, only some smaller pullbacks, like very tiny ones, and then continue with the trend, right? So, but anyway, I'm going to show you the few trades which I did this week. Okay guys, so basically I'm usually looking for double tops and double bottoms on gold, but when it is still in range. But sometimes also if it's not in range, like we are having at this moment the situation with the market, I am still looking for maximums and minimums of breakouts, and also with that's the scalping at this moment, where I'm looking for the good entry point. Like you see right now, I placed the sell straight away, and I'm using the pins. I do like to use the pins, and waiting for this type of the candles, and that's when I'm selling and placing the opposite order like a lock above the pin bar, right? So right now you can see, guys, that when the market started to move a little bit away, I'm moving the stop loss into a small profitable position, and I'm canceling the pending order. So at this moment, you see, this is the second strategy, the main strategy with the pending orders. At the same time I'm running it, as you can see right now, I just placed the buy and sell pending orders and posted to my YouTube channel and posted to my Telegram channel. Okay, so with the my scalping trade, I have just moved stop loss with a little bit bigger profit. So at this moment, of course, I'm trying to catch a bit bigger move, and I see expectation that possibly the market had enough, and I'm having a bit of a more pullback. That's why, for example, I'm not closing the trade at this moment with better profit, because I'm trying to catch a bigger move. But I have to be honest, yes, I do have some other things to look at, where, for example, sometimes there are double tops or double bottoms, but I wouldn't go into the trade. I do have some rules to look at, but I'm not going to reveal them. Okay, so these are going to be a bit of a secret, and I'm not willing to share it just yet. So the main rule for is, like right now, guys, you see that's the EA, right? It's triggered the pending sell order, and now it's another one. As you can see, the one is 10 lots, that's my scalping trade runs, and the other one with 2 lots, this is the placed by the EA. So this one runs by the EA purely. So yeah, and the main rules again with the scalping, so with this strategy is looking for double tops and double bottoms, taking the previous top, taking the previous bottom with pin bar, and placing the order, not placing, but buying or selling straight away, and placing the opposite order lock above or below the pin bar. So that's one of the rules of my scalping strategy. It works quite well with gold, because we know it likes to take tops and bottoms and create new tops and bottoms, and it's quite volatile, and usually I would go for 10-20 pips, but when it is at the specific areas and levels, and when I'm, for example, in a range, that's what I usually use the scalping for. Of course, I'm looking at seeing coming out from, for example, taking more than 10 pips or 20 pips, then I'm looking at possible breakouts, okay, and if we are at important level of reverse, and then will be looking for a little bit bigger possible take profit. So you can see, guys, at this moment it all takes hours. It's not like happening in few minutes, because this video took me the whole day of recording, and these movements took hours to do. So you see, guys, I'm placing another orders again, sell stop. The buy stop didn't trigger it, but sell stop did trigger it, unfortunately. You can see that right now it's floating is one lot. It closed half positions, but because it was quick jump down and back, the price slipped and it didn't move the stop loss into safe position. So right now I'm showing you what I have already made this day. The night trade I was sending closed out with the loss, but it was recovered, and as you can see, the other trades closed out with profits, and my scalping trade closed out with the profit of about 1,000. But you saw I could have actually made 6,000, but I thought I would just leave it just in case it will continue. So right now I'm having one lot is still floating. That's the one which didn't close out. It would have closed out if the market would be a little bit slower. That's what I'm saying, guys. It happens rarely because the price slipped, and EA just didn't have an opportunity to move the stop loss or close that other half of the position, right? And that's why I'm saying you need to really keep an eye on sometimes on the EA. It's also the prices the broker gives you, so that happens, but EA really controls it. So obviously if it will hit the stop loss, it's going to place the next order to recover it. So right now I'm looking for again another possible entry point for my scalp. Okay, so is the trade with the EA is still running, so I'm looking for the new opportunity to get into the trade. And as you can see, the next top is getting quite close to the previous top, and I'm waiting for the pin bar once again, but sometimes you see the pin bar might happen a little bit lower, and it's a little bit riskier to be honest, but as it started to go still lower, I'm placing another, I just sold again, and I'm placing another opposite lock in case the market would try to reverse. So I'm going this in this trade based on that it started to get into the range, and no news of course happening at this moment, and it is not anywhere close to breakout area, so it's like nothing is expecting of unexpected move. I mean, you can always, something can happen, but you know, then between the possible news events, releases, it's quite quiet, right? So you see, guys, it took a bit of the time for the market to move down. I was away from the screen at that point, and now again I am in a good position where I actually could have just taken the profit, but I decided to place the stop loss in the profitable position, cancel the other opposite order, and hoping that the market would finally go for a little bit deeper correction. But no, we still hit another sell with the EA. So you see that that's the second strategy continues, and right now I have one lot is still floating from the previous trade, and now I have two lots floating from the new trade. So I placed the second one because the price was coming back into the same range, right? So you see, again, the price jumped inside and closed out my, as you can see right now, it's closed out my scalping trade with not big profit, but still about $1,000, and now it's again running just the trades which were placed with the EA. As you can see, guys, it still keep going and going in a kind of like right direction, but that's what I'm saying. You see, going against the trend these days is quite hard because the market is just not willing to have good pullbacks. So right now, as you can see, it's closed out. Unfortunately, I was away from the screen, and the message on the screen closed a bit of the trade, so you can't really see anything. But as you can see, that the balance where it is, it shows there is nothing floating at this moment. And I'm just want to show you in here how the other opposite trade now goes live. As you see, the buy now was triggered and floating with the 2 lots trade, and the market is continuing. So that's where I did not cancel the opposite order when my sales triggered. You see, the half positions closed out now, and now the stop loss moved into profitable position, and it's running behind the price when it's moving up. So like I'm saying, unfortunately the message on the screen closed out, that you can't see it, but now you see the price jumped, closed out, and I placed new orders again because the price is coming back to my range. So now I'm showing you that's the buy closed out, and now again, guys, I'm looking for my scalping trade. And once again, as we had a breakout, as you can see the previous stops, now I am going to sell again, but because I missed a little bit of on the entrance, this is a bit bigger, going to be the opposite order. I placed 5 lots at this time. I did not go for 10 lots, and I'm placing the opposite order buy stop slightly closer to the breakout point, because my expectation, once again, possibly we are going to continue to go down and further, but at the same time I am thinking that it could possibly jump back up again, and I wanted a smaller distance between the locking buy and sell orders trades, and that's why I placed it a little bit lower than I would have usually do it, above the previous high. Okay, so now again, guys, you can see that the sell pending order which I placed with the EA triggered, right? So I do have a new sell because I'm using exactly the same area. That's how I do trading with my pending order. So I'm using the same areas. If the price coming back in there, I'm placing my orders again. And during the day, it could be few trades like that. So once again, I'm hoping for the continuation of the going down. As you can see, half the lots again closed out, 1 lot is floating. This is all done by EA, and now you see the price was smooth and the stop loss moved into the profitable position. So the second half of the lot just closed out with the small profit, okay, when the market started to reverse. And I still have my sell running from the I'm removing right now the orders from the which one didn't trigger with the EA. See, now I'm moving the stop loss of my scalping trade into profitable position, canceling the opposite lock, and hoping that the price will continue the way down. As you can see, guys, at this moment, that's what my profit was, slightly for more than $4,000. It was all done during the day of 2nd of April. I was making these videos, okay, recording it on 2nd of April. And so you see, in the normal circumstances, the market would continue to fall, and I would have made really good profit. But look, in this today's condition, the market did turn around again, and I closed out with 2,000, and the profit of that day was slightly more than $6,000. So that was the end of my day. I finished, and that's pretty much it. That's how my trading, scalping, and the normal trading, the price action with my EA, that's how I trade, and in combination. Okay, so sometimes I do trade just scalping, sometimes it's only the orders with my EA, but this is the combination, so that works quite well. So yeah, that's I hope it was a little bit more of insights of my day trading. And you see, it was pretty much all day sitting in at the screen and trading on the 2nd of April. It's not always happening, that's why I can't really record all my days, because sometimes I jump in, jump out from the screen, I see some entry points, or just place my pending orders and walk away. And like I'm saying, guys, in today's condition, this kind of scalping is very hard to do. So, but for now, guys, if you like the video, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe. Happy trading, everyone, and I talk to you next time in my next video. Bye, everyone.